Presidential Executive Order, strengthening the reliability and security of the United States electric grid. April 8, 2025. Section 1. Purpose recognizes an unprecedented increase in U.S. electricity demand due to rapid technological advancements, specifically highlighting artificial intelligence data centers and growth in domestic manufacturing. Notes existing capacity constraints that strain the electric grid and pose significant risks to the national and economic security of the United States. Emphasizes the critical role of reliable electricity supply in maintaining technological innovation and national security. Section 2. Policy declares it is U.S. policy to ensure the reliability, resilience, and security of the electric power grid. States that, to address increasing electricity demand and the previously declared national energy emergency, Executive Order 14156, January 2025, the electric grid should employ all available generation resources, particularly emphasizes secure, redundant fuel supplies capable of extended operations. Section 3. Addressing energy reliability and security with emergency authority. Subsection A directs the Secretary of Energy, in consultation with relevant departments and agencies, to expedite and streamline processes under Section 202C of the Federal Power Act. This expedited process is specifically intended for use during periods when grid operators anticipate potential electricity supply disruptions that could lead to grid failure. The focus is on swiftly reviewing and approving requests from generation resources seeking permission to operate at maximum capacity. Subsection B requires the Secretary of Energy, within 30 days, to create a uniform methodology to evaluate current and anticipated reserve margins, excess generation capacity available during peak demand, across regions overseen by the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, FERC. This methodology must include analyses of various grid conditions based on historical events, accredit, evaluate, and recognize generation resources based on their historical real-time performance under different scenarios. Be publicly published on the Department of Energy's website, along with its analyses, within 90 days. Subsection C instructs the Secretary of Energy to regularly review and update the above methodology and related analyses. Requires development of protocols to identify generation resources critical to system reliability. This protocol must include legal mechanisms, such as Section 202C of the Federal Power Act, to ensure identified critical resources are maintained and remain operational. Prevent identified critical resources above 50 megawatts of capacity from exiting the system or converting their fuel source in ways that would reduce their accredited generating capacity, unless consistent with applicable law. Overview. Summary. This executive order aims to address the significant and growing demands on the United States electric grid driven by rapid technological advances, particularly artificial intelligence and manufacturing expansions. It directs the Secretary of Energy to expedite procedures under existing emergency authority to prevent power disruptions, mandates the creation of a uniform methodology for assessing electric grid capacity, and establishes protocols for retaining critical energy generation resources. It underscores that a robust and reliable electric grid is essential for national security, technological leadership, and economic stability. Subscribe for more!